Welcome to Weekday Update, and I'm your host, Matt Collett. Now, I know your first question is going to be, isn't this an awful lot like Saturday Night Live's Weekend Update? Well, a little bit, but I think mine's going to be funny. And I know your next question is probably, hey, isn't this like The Soup on E? Again, a little bit like it, however, I'm straight. Ish. Top story, obviously the top story. ABC's new season of The Bachelor started. Now, they already did a police officer, so can anybody take a guess at what generic job this guy could have that makes all the women swoon? Anybody? Stripper. Accountant. Guy who's unemployed and spends his time making Facebook videos. I think I heard pilot. Somebody definitely said pilot up there. That's right. The new flaming bag of douche is a flyboy. I wouldn't be surprised if he were caught drunk up in something that wasn't an airplane. The contestants. I think a more appropriate one would be if they had a flight attendant on, since he's going to have to handle an awful lot of baggage. Last night, Arizona and Green Bay had one of the most exciting first-round playoff games in NFL history. The Cardinals nearly blew a 17-0 lead in the first quarter. After the game, Kurt Warner was quoted as saying, "Man, our second half was as ugly as my wife's old haircut." In Washington, Congress continues to iron out the final details of the new and improved healthcare plan. Nothing? Wasn't that supposed to be on C-SPAN or something? You know what? It's not a big deal. They're probably just having girl talk anyways. Yap, yap, yap. Yap, yap, yap. Healthcare. Who needs to hear that? In much more important news, HBO's hit Big Love started its 4th season last night. The show stars Bill Paxton as a polygamist living in Salt Lake City who has 3 wives and is also allowed to have extramarital affairs. Upon hearing this, Tiger Woods spat out his waffle, house whore, and packed for Utah. The NBA's All-Star Game is a month away, and if it were to start today, Houston Rockets guard Tracy McGrady would be starting for the Western Conference. McGrady has appeared in only 6 games this year, proving that the only thing that NBA fans love more than well-toned athletes is pussy. The Chinese Academy of Social Sciences reports that by the year 2020, more than 24 million men in China may have a hard time finding a wife, due to the gender-specific abortions that are all the rage right now. Scientists also believe that bukkakis will be on the rise about the same time. Those of you who don't know what a bukkake is, let the rest of us know what heaven is like. Avatar topped moviegoers once again this weekend, raking in an additional $64 million. Though I found it to be the least realistic movie ever. I don't think that Michelle Rodriguez would be caught dead driving anything sober. In other Avatar-related news, it seems that some fans have started to feel depression and even had suicidal thoughts over not being able to visit Pandora, the beautiful land where the movie is shot. Luckily, I doubt any of their parents have basements with pipes strong enough to sustain a proper hanging. Sarah Palin has been signed by Fox News to host a show where she will tell inspirational stories about people from across the country. In a related story, Comedy Central has turned down a show starring Sarah Palin where she would tell inspirational stories about people from across the country. For a Weekday Update, I'm Matt Collett. You go fuck yourself, San Diego. Felt good. Felt good.